Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good evening, good day, good day. Good Lord, salute to my people, man. What a wonderful. It's been a minute, right? It's been. Doesn't it feel like it's been a long time though? It does, right? It feels like it's been a long time. God damn. I appreciate all of y'all, man. It's a pleasure. It is it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be able to have that time. You know what I mean? It's something that people I don't know. I don't think people tap into the things that they need to tap into. You know what I mean? These are things that we should be tapping into quite often. You know what I'm saying? We should be tapping into that mindset quite often. I mean, listen, on a technical issue, there was things that I had to get together. You know what I mean? And anybody that's in the tech world, they don't even understand. I mean, if you have to know me personally to know my favorite store. You'd be surprised. It's like this is the only store that I could never have enough money to get everything in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenneth. Goddamn, brother. Brother, it's felt longer. Good thing I went into the city today because that shit did it. That's what did it. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what, man? Listen, you got to visit New York City. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I know y'all getting confused because I know that y'all, let me just say this right now. I know that everybody's like, yo, Nate, what's going on with the whole, shout out to the Green Vegan, goddamn sister, God Lord. I know, I know a lot of y'all probably thinking like, damn man, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's up with bro? You know what I mean? Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to still get the internet on this other thing right here. I don't want to mess around right now. I don't want to do. Y'all can hear me loud and clear, though, right? So, yeah, man, I was in my toy store today, man. I was in that toy store, man, in Midtown Manhattan, man. I swear to God, man. Like, this is the only store I walk in and feel like a child. No, not a child, a kid. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But anyway, just to let y'all know, let me give a disclaimer. Let me let y'all know what's going on right now. Do not get confused. I know I've been changing the titles, but the reason why we were changing the titles because we was trying to take care of a technical issue with my search engine. And the New York State of Mind, I just knew. I said, let me really test this out. Oh, I'm good, Green? All right, good, good, good. Shout out to the Green. Goddamn. Yeah, so I had to make sure because we started off with the black man mindset. I know that shit was boring and whack and corny. Then I then I was getting algorithms on what every clown. Y'all know I can't stand a clown, man. I got a real strong dislike for clowns. I don't care if you're a woman. I can't deal with clowns, period. I just can't. I just cannot deal with it. Stop. Damn. But anyway, so we went from the black man mindset and then we went to the New York State of Mind. So I'm in my favorite store in Manhattan. My favorite store. I have to stress this because every time I say favorite store, I just smile. And it's crazy, right? I told the one dude was listening. He like, yo, listen, accountability. A lot of these guys are suffering out here, man. I was, man. This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken off of YouTube in my life. You know what I'm saying? Said the corny mindset. Facts. You see what I'm saying? So boom. I said, yo, type in a New York State of Mind. That shit didn't come up. I was like, what? Then I said, punch and ask Nathaniel. No, be mindset. And then it comes up. So whatever's going on wasn't clicking. So I'm like, you know what? Let me clip that. I had to clip that immediately. I clipped that in the store. I did. I said we got to go back to the B mindset. But the B mindset never been dead. I know people was like, yo, what's going on, man? Like, I'm like, nah, that shit never been dead. It's just, you know, the New York state of mind is just I'm still in the zone. Like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that I'm just you know, there's nothing better than asset of being your true self, you know? And shout out to the sister sent me this thing about Kevin Gates, man. Like the problem is now, so let me bring it here. I've been watching a lot of movies, right? So I'll play with my Netflix because I'm playing these subscriptions and I'm not utilizing it, you know. So I'm starting to get into everything now because I'm starting to really enjoy series. So there's this amazing series called um Desperate Lies. That was the name of it. Watch that. I know when people get tired, like somebody tells you to watch something, no, watch this shit here. This is just first and foremost, Brazil is a beautiful country. Okay. Thank God the passport bros didn't ruin that country. They didn't they ruined DR. Well, not the part that I know to go to. I would never say it online ever. I would never tell anybody that part. 'Cause I got Dominicans that's like, yo, you good over here. You know what I mean? And it's true. But Colombia, I don't know what's I don't understand y'all. Y'all go to these countries and y'all don't even enjoy vacations no more. Like Colombia, y'all be just going to dirty shit just for the shit, just sluts. Like that shit is crazy. You might as well just come to New York for that, man, and just really meet a woman with a nice crib. So anyway, I got so much to talk about. But anyway, you know, I'm looking at the situation. I'm just like, I, this is such a beautiful movie. So, you know, long movies now they doing this series, a 17 series, really, really good. I'm not going to say anything, but you know, if you don't understand Portuguese, they got the, you know, they got the subtitles. But I love subtitle movies. I just don't like Spanish subtitles. I don't know why it annoys the shit out of me, right? But you know what I'm saying? Yo, who's that? Who's that? Yo, shout out to Proud to Be African, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute. What's going on, baby? What's going on, Blackwood? Salute. So boom, right? So I've been in my zone, man. I've been on some real, my God, man. Really, really driving around. Wifey driving around me, driving me around Manhattan today. I was on some real king shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So, anywho, um, this movie on Netflix called Desperate Lies. Just look it up. It's amazing. Beautiful woman. What a beautiful country. Oh my God, Brazil is beautiful. 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 You gotta when you enjoy vacations, enjoy it this way. Know somebody that lives in Brazil, number one. And if you don't know somebody that lives there, meet somebody in New York that's Brazilian. You understand? No, I'm telling you, am I lying? I'm telling you, listen, they, they ruined. Let's shout out to Proud to Be African. Listen, they ruined it. Remember, they only fuck with Rio, and you got to remember, Brazil got so pole and all that. They ain't playing that shit in Brazil, man. Shout out to my Ecuadorian boys because they didn't touch Ecuador, and I got see. This is what it is when I live in a city where we know people that's from these countries. Like they got stories like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, how they got here. They had $1 in their pocket, and now niggas got 3 houses. I mean, I got those people. So I know shitload of Brazilians. So Brazilians educate you about Brazil. Their thing is Nathaniel, whenever you ready to go. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to do it that way. You can't, listen, I know it's hard for me to even say this, but the passport bros is a good example. I'll tell you why. Because the level of clownery, I don't care who's a passport. The only passport bro I give a little bit of dap to is one. That's my man Buck. Because he traveled dolo. He ain't a passport bro. He's just a nigga that went to jail and changed his life. I love him. That's my bro. Like he he brings me in. No other passport bro that's traveling on any of these channels can do what this nigga's doing. Number one, no homo. He's slinging. So he ain't no average nigga. You know what I mean? This is a nigga that he do what he do in America. He's single. He got no kids, so he doing what a nigga do. So I don't need no. There's no YouTube nigga that could ever educate me on nothing because I was doing this before Buck. You dig where I'm coming from? So now Buck is on a mission. I can't get on that mission. I mean, I was on that mission probably 20 years ago, but I can't fuck with it like that because, obviously my life's changed. But anyway, um, Buck, the one thing that I noticed with him, he don't enjoy shit no more because he looks for pussy everywhere. So he can't even enjoy a vacation. Like when you watch this movie, Desperate, look it up, just Google it. Desperate Lies, and you see the cinematography, watch it because you're gonna be like, oh wow, this is why Nat loves this. Because I love cinematography, I love landscapes, I love architecture, and I just love the layout of everything in this film, and it was amazing. What an amazing film. I got into it. It took about 3 days to watch it, but I maybe four, but it was dope. So it was 17 episodes. The shit you'll be glued to it. Trust me from the beginning. It's fucking awesome. And it was very inspiring. And it was very inspiring to know that there's still, excuse me, there's a lot of life out here. There's a lot of life. And a lot of times, see, these people, shout out to the Brazilians in there because there's a lot of blacks in there. People don't understand that Brazilians are black people, but you listen to these stupid past, these niggas are so fucking stupid. Like, don't entertain these niggas, man. And if anybody's listening and oh yeah, yo, I know Corey is, don't talk to me, bro. There's only one player. There's only one nigga. He ain't no YouTuber. He don't get online. Is my man Buck. Salute to Buck. He living in Florida now. He from Staten Island. He went to jail for 10 years. He said he never going back to that shithole. I respect his gangster. And now he chilling with a big crib in Florida, what is it, Tampa, 3-bedroom house. He ain't got no broad in there yet, but you know what I mean? Slinging the niggas' wives all through Florida and Texas. I mean, he living a life of a rock star. So a lot of niggas that go to these countries, they ain't got no dicks. And that's another thing too. I don't like having conversations with niggas that get pussy that ain't packing because they can't relate. They can't relate. You know what I mean? Buck's only problem is he's a swinger in the United States. And out of state, he's just a freak. So as a swinger in the US, you can't have a little dick and be a swinger unless you gay and you got a booty hole. Pause, but Buck do his numbers. Anyway, salute to my man. The reason why this film just inspired me, it just took me to a level of like, oh my God, so many different layouts and layers that I've been missing. Because with me, if you just doing the same routine every day, it'll get you old, man. But if you're doing the same routine with a group of people, somebody's able to lift you up. It's like a team at work, or you know, you in the city of New York. You can't be an old person and struggle out here by yourself unless you choose to do that. And if you do that, that'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? You could be in your apartment for days before somebody knew you was dead. But if you're gonna get, if you have a group of people, y'all come together. So with that being said, this film just inspired me as a filmmaker. It put me in a really, really nice zone. And I feel that what happened with the film, first and foremost, man, beautiful. Oh my God, Jesus, man. There's just some women out here that's just so gorgeous, no body work done. Brazilians come in all different colors. And y'all don't get the real experience of none of these countries. But I knew this from here, living here in New York City. You know what I'm saying? There's no YouTuber really doing anything here. We don't have no Tubi movies of anybody capturing nothing. So I feel the only people doing on Tubi is Detroit. And Detroit's a boring. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Detroit, but y'all just got the same redundant films because everybody's fucking drug dealers, strippers, who came home from jail, who's screwing who. What's happening with New York, there's nobody here really capturing what New York City is. So that's why I called it the New York state of mind. I'm always going to be the New York state of mind because I am the New York state of mind. So the movie kind of inspired me like, wow, like borough to borough, other than some goofy, corny shit, we don't got no good representations. I'm not gonna say no rappers' names in this conversation, no one, but there's no filmmakers doing it. But if you look back when people had to be creative in the Spike Lee days, that was film. So I feel now what I've learned with my journey is that we're just being influenced by AI. You know, I had a brother that was telling me he had an issue with you know, porn, and we were talking about it as I talked about it in my last stream a week ago, and we had this great discussion, man. And man to man, it was just like, yo, do you realize that anything that comes from artificial intelligence, once it's in your body and your mind, it throws your whole mechanism off. Cause I said, yo, think about it like this. And I told him to do this, seriously. Like, any men that's listening, women probably already do it, but any man that's listening, right? If you if you watch a lot of porn and you start visioning yourself being with that person, and you may say, I ain't fucking with watching I'm not gonna watch no AI porn. You might as well. Porn is AI. But your imagination, you're imagining something and there's no way in the world you're able to touch it. You feel me? It's almost like if you imagine a woman that you see in school, that you work together. I don't know if you work in education. I hate to say, but it's the real. You got a crush on a woman that works at your job. You masturbating and imagining the being with her, an ex girlfriend. That can go further, and that's good for your libido. And we had this conversation because niggas that pack, we have conversations, right? So a lot of times, guys are to beat off to porn, for recreation, and then they get involved and they get addicted, and after a while that shit starts fucking with you because now you have to see this physical this artificial scene, and you're imagining yourself and it fucks with you, rather than if you imagine and totally just close your eyes and imagine you being with somebody, you can you could increase your libido. And he was like, I said, try that shit for a week. Yo, no lie, the nigga got back and was like, yo, that shit is a fact. I said, yeah, because now you're doing it the way it's supposed to be done. If you're gonna masturbate as a man, you have to imagine somebody. Don't 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 visualize something that you gotta watch on your screen, nigga, because you're looking at if somebody looked through your window, they're looking at you, you just looking at your phone. That you know what I mean? You might as well just close out and imagine. So back to the film, I had to just bring that up. It put me in our zone. Like, I'm like, yo, this is what Brazil is. And what's great about that, this ain't no AI. You can go visit Brazil. You understand? That's obtainable. Passports ain't, fuck a passport. Unless you ain't got no, it don't even matter if you do, because my boy got felonies and he's still over there. I just realized that Buck got felonies. I just said he did 10 years in jail. So getting a passport ain't shit. It ain't no college degree. Anybody could get. It's easy to get than a driver's license. So where I seen that was, I'm like, yo, this imagination not only had me think about my city, but it also thought how if you're gonna look at something, can I be there? Rather than you looking at a woman in a porn and you can't touch her, or you see a woman at your job that you're attracted to, but you still can make that a reality. I mean, I ain't talking about taking it either. So all these different elements was really putting me into a really, really creative space. And there's a lot of creativity that gets lax. So AI, unfortunately, it gives me jet lag. You ever had jet lag on being on a plane and you feel like exhausted or you can't think straight? Then you get that great night's rest, you could think clear. Because what I've noticed when I watch Tubi movies, I don't feel good. It's like yuck. My boy got a movie on there, literally, one of my real close friends. He got a movie on there called Fatima's Revenge. Just watch it. It's Clifton Powell's in there. It's low budget, but it's pretty decent. But that's my man. If you watch the movie Fatima's Revenge on Tubi, that particular person is the one that That's my mentor for everything that I do here. So just to blow your mind, right? Gerald Barkley is the one that got me into Ask Nathaniel. He's the one that taught me the cameras from 2013. He is my mentor. So just to let you know, I got niggas that got films on this shit. But despite that, I watched his film before Tubi because it's not Tubi. I just got on Tubi like a year ago. But the thing is, watching Tubi and watching Netflix got a little better quality of shit. And I speak in terms of like Netflix exclusive films, right? These Brazilians get busy. I love they style, how they film and shit like that. So when I watched the Tubi and I realized this within a week, I'm like, yo, this shit is you don't get creative. So that's why a lot of these people that's coming out of Detroit and doing films in Texas and Atlanta, it's the same old stupid story when there's so many other things to capture. Like if you watch this movie that was called Desperate Lies, basically it was about a woman. Her and her husband was trying to make it to have a kid. They couldn't have a kid. And then they tried to make a baby. They tried to conceive. They broke up. He was seeing some other chick. He got busted. She went out to a club with her girlfriend. She got fucked up, drunk. Nigga spiked her drink, gave her a pill, and then the nigga raped her. And it was this thing where she had twins, and the twin was from the husband and the nigga that fucking raped her. Crazy film. I'm just gonna give you that, but it was amazing. So my thing is, there was no ass in there. There was no, I mean, a little couple butts, but it wasn't the real version of Brazil that they don't want to give you that impression of big butts and big titties and a whole bunch of freaks. When New York City is the same thing. Like, what would a filmmaker do here? And that's a kind of a challenge. You're like, without looking at none of these corny podcasters from New York, none of these fucking clowns running through New York City, none of these rappers, we're missing something. So that's just kind of like one of the growing. So what I've noticed being in the city today, in New York City, there's no such thing as age because you're in the city. The privilege is being there. But what I notice is that, when I see people that live wherever they live elsewhere, and whether they're young or old, but they old because they're alone and you cut everybody out your life and you submerge yourself in this isolation. That shit is death, man. It is. Because you as an old person are only old when you allow yourself to be alone. And we don't mean alone in a way of like staying to yourself. We mean to the point where you cut everybody out your life, or you're with a mate and they made you cut everybody. That shit will kill you, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to understand. Shout out to Cutie. What up, baby? I want people. Oh, you started watching it, right? See, she started watching it. Green Vegan started watching it. Some of my Detroit people living lovely off those Tubi checks. Well, the thing is, what I've learned with the Tubi, back to the Tubi thing real quick. Um, I'm not sure if they make a lot of money on Tubi. Um, I'm not sure if they're making a shitload of money because Tubi ain't giving no deals like that. Netflix has subscribers, so if them niggas is gonna cut you a $30 million check, I don't think Tubi's doing that. I think with Tubi you get your money the way you get your money through YouTube. That's what I think it's about. I think it's a complete different thing for it. But I'll get more information on that from my man when I talk to him. But I know Netflix, no question about it. They're giving deals because you got to remember, Netflix got the money to pay niggas. You know what I'm saying? Netflix will give a nigga 10 million, 20 million. That's why they got all these specials with these comedians. They could afford to do it. I mean, their cheapest subscription is what, $18 a month? I mean, just think about it. To have Netflix, you got to have a subscription. And you're paying for that. So they're making a shitload of money. But on a deeper level, what I'm seeing now is the mode of being alone, of anybody struggling with an addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, food addiction, porn addiction, gambling addiction. That's a very dark place, man. Depression. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it is. It's, when you're addicted to these elements, it's a very dark place. And I feel that when people gather and you see like these meetings, like these Alcoholics Anonymous, and people go to drug treatment centers, what gets them through it is the fact that they're not doing that alone. So they overcome a lot of their struggles through that. The problem is now we're living in a society where people's traumas become yours. Just write that down. Like, whatever trauma or whatever situation that people are dealing with and you're dealing with them, it becomes your trauma. Case in point, like just in New York, we just had this weird situation happen with a dude, kids. This guy was with this girl. She got 4 kids. He had a fourth kid with her, 10 months old, but they killed the mother and cut her body up. Literally, Sunday night, she was up and around, bugging out, having a good old time. And then 9 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning, somebody cut her up and they had cut up and put her in bags. So, the first thing they're going to look at is the kid's father. I don't even think it's him. But the point of the matter is, like, that alone, you listening to this, you living in Brooklyn, you like, damn, like, what kind of fucking evil person would kill a woman and cut her up, man? Got 4 kids, which is such a sad ordeal. But just imagine that being, you connect with that, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That affects you. So I say all this to say, if you got a whole bunch of people around you going through changes, that becomes your issues. But now look at the world. Look at the Nicki Minaj's, and I don't want to name a rapper, but look at the Nicki Minaj's and look at all the situations going on with the Epstein files and all, like, and how the president and people who they believe on, like, that shit is fucking everybody up. Y'all fucking the game up. That's it's like y'all just taking in AI and everybody's problems. So that's why everybody's shutting down. Everybody's so depressed right now because you could feel it. You seen that in the news, right? I told you this you could see so much. And what I've seen being in this beautiful city, even me living on the borough, there's you gotta when I went into we was in traffic and I never enjoyed so much traffic in my life. Number one, my wife was driving, so that was a privilege. I'm just enjoying the scenery of saying, you know what never gets played out? People. People don't get played out, man. Young and old, everybody's just walking, whether they're in a wheelchair, whether they're in a cane. It's the city. And the city makes you feel alive. Sometimes even when I'm in this goes for anybody, whether you living in Brooklyn, whether you living in Queens, whether you living in Mount Vernon, uh, uh, Westchester, Queens, Staten Island. These are suburban boroughs and suburban areas of New York, New York State, New York City. When you come into Manhattan, it's a different feeling. And that's why it's a mecca. That's why everything is super expensive, because they know the city is going to make you feel alive. It brings you together with people internationally. You know, we have all these different elements of the world packed up in one city, and it's amazing. For Christ's sake, the United Nations is the exit I get off on 42nd Street from the FDR Drive. So we pass by all these things, but once again, if you're not getting this nourishment, all these things that you're getting from social media is going to destroy you, man. I'm telling you. A lot of y'all, it's destroyed you already. You're already finished. You know, case in point, like, there was one situation I seen, and this is where I wonder, how is social media and all these things working for you and positively? Remember, a lot of y'all are addicted and don't know that y'all have a problem. So one of my mans called me from jail. I ain't speak to the nigga in a minute. So, three-way call, the girl, whatever, made the call. You know how they always have a girl to give me a call. So I'm like, yo, what's good? Blah, 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 blah. We talking. I see the missed call. So I called back. I heard his message, whatever, whatever. I called the girl back. So we kicking it. So she was like, when she's going to text him, you could text a nigga in jail now. You could text a nigga through this shit, like through they got pads. So he calls in about 20 minutes later. We talking. But prior to him calling, she was telling me, hood chicks. So hood chicks, man. Hood chicks, I love hood chicks. I just realized that a lot of them are dumb. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to get mad at me for what I'm saying. Not just dumb with the world. You street smart with the world, but with a man, I think hood chicks are the dumbest motherfuckers on earth. They, the type of shit that they would do for a man. Hood chicks will fight for a nigga. A hood chick will go to a married man's house to fight the wife. Y'all know that. Hood chicks is some dangerously dumb motherfuckers, man. I love them on a sexual tip, but anyway, we kicking and talking. She tells me, was this before the call or after the call? Maybe before. I knew this was gonna fuck with me later. So she's like, your boy, I stuck with him all these years. We don't got no kids together, but blah, 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 blah. Like, all right. So she says, do you remember the episode? I'm paraphrasing, but I'm going to get straight to the point. She said, do you remember the episode in Martin where his face was all knotted up? I said, yeah. She said, that's what he had me look like. Now, mind you, this ain't one of my niggas. He's a nigga that used to work for me, but a nigga that grew up in the hood around me. You know what I'm saying? So I said, what? She said, one day she came in the crib and something happened because hood niggas is the, I know a lot of, listen, y'all got gangsters and y'all got hood niggas. Hood niggas is the epitome of fucking garbage, man. Y'all niggas play all that tough guy shit and y'all beat up girls. Y'all play all that tough guy shit. I don't even think, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if none of these niggas is in jail and they fucking punks. I really believe it. The more I see it, the more I believe it. He told me this nigga beat the shit out of her. Like fucked her up because he thought she was seeing somebody. Now check it. I knew I have a delayed reaction with news like this. I said it's gonna fuck with me later because I'm gonna look at him different. You understand? Now, mind you, I know the nigga got his little issues. That's why he's doing 12 years in that motherfucker. But anyway, moving along, um, it fucked with me, right? So, bro, later on, I think whatever happened, he was saying how they got pads in here, whatever. We talk, whatever. But niggas in the jail, there ain't really nothing to talk about. It's like, all right, nigga, like, yo, listen, give me a call in another 5 fucking years, to talk about. So he gets off the jack. So he had to do some Muslim duty or whatever. You know how everybody want to be a Muslim when they go to jail now. When they old niggas, they don't want to be blood now. They old niggas, they want to be Muslims again. So she hits me back. She just hit me back. She's telling me about her life and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, you're doing your thing. You know what I mean? You got a good head on your shoulders. But I said, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you something. If you know of a woman that got abused and got beat up, 'cause I didn't ask her, I didn't want to offend her and say, what would make you want to stay with him? That's kind of like asking a woman, why are you single? And somebody else listening, they know what I'm talking about. So I said, what would you tell them? She said, well, I know one thing, they didn't have love from their parents. That's what she told me, right? She said, because a lot of times when a woman is seeking love for a man, she will desperately do anything for the love of a man. Now, mind you, I still don't get it, but I got it, right? Because she answered it. But this is the part that I can't wrap my eyes around. How does a man beat you up to the degree of putting knots on your face? You actually connected a three-way call to me? This is what my mindset is. I just couldn't fathom it. So I knew now the girl's talking, she's getting comfortable. Now, as a man, a man's mind could always be, hood chicks is the easiest chicks to slip into because they're so desperate for love. Especially hood women are very weak for men. They are. Don't let them fool you. They can play all that tough shit and come to the school, have your daughter beat up their daughter. They are weak for men. I've never seen most niggas is locked up, got a hood chick on the outside that would do anything. She'll bring drugs in the fucking jail for them. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Green Vegan, man. God damn, I didn't even see that. Thank you, babe. God damn it. You know what? I got my new equipment and shit, man. And our first damn video, first live stream of February. I appreciate that, darling. Love you. I appreciate it. So, so boom. So, she's telling me she's cooking and she's got two kids, but they hooking up the apartment nights over. I know where she lives. And, I'm a lot closer to her than him. This nigga's way up north and 8 hours away up north in upstate New York. So, I'm just making I'm listening to her. It was a little too much at this point because we're talking as if he's coming back. And I'm like, I've been on the phone with her for an hour. I never seen her. Yo, no lie. She texts me back. Whatever happened, I believe it was the day of the snowstorm. Or was it? I don't know. Something, whatever was going on. I know it was a lot of snow outside that day. I remember she hits me up. Yeah, it was snowing. Yeah. That was last Sunday. Right. So the Sunday before last, there was a snowstorm here. So she says that, yo, this nigga just called back, fucking cursed me out. I'm just done. I'm blocking the number. And I'm like, he's jealous. Right. So I said that was my pre-mode of that, because why he cursed her out for? So she said, then you're gonna offend me because I'm telling him I was talking to your boy, he's real cool. And then she said, he says, well, he has a good way of making people feel good. And she said, and then I just went off and he gonna curse me. And I'm like, all right, your niggas is pulling me into this fucking bullshit. Nah. You see how easy it is to get caught up in something? You see how easy it is to go into a situation with eyes and knowing it with no eyes and that you could get caught out there. My whole mentality was, the warning shot was when she told me that the nigga knotted her up. That's what I should have just disconnected the call, like the fucking call just dropped. Fuck both of y'all. Cause I know at the end of the day, I don't want to have a situation right now and you giving off a bad impression as if me and you fucking, and I ain't even know what the fuck you look like. Unless ain't nothing happened. Or you got this psycho that this side to me, because he's not a friend, he's a worker. So my whole mentality was, you know what? She talking all this shit. Watch her get back with him before the day is out. I said that. That's what I said to myself. Let me just watch this, because that's what I've been on the whole week. So she says, yeah, I'm just done. Then she's showing me texts of the missed call. Do not answer. You know how y'all put that bullshit, y'all make somebody's do not answer phone shithole or whatever. You know that shit don't work, right? So I said the more and more she crashing out, by the end of the fucking day, that anger's gonna go right back to love or whatever she got for him. And I give it a 24 hours they be speaking. So you know what I told her, just in case she jammed me up? I said, listen, y'all need to straighten that shit up. You got to remember, he inside there, you on the outside. So, she's like, nah, but he looking at me as if like, because, what do you mean that I need to be inspired? Like I'm down. I'm like, I don't really see where is the disrespect in that? See the twisted thing? She's saying, she's thinking he's disrespecting her by telling her that Nathaniel has a good way of inspiring people. No, uplifting them. That was the word. I don't need to be uplifted. What the fuck I look like? And you arguing with this nigga, putting heat like me and you fucking. That's why he probably cursed her out. On top of the fact that I'm like, bitch, this nigga beat you the fuck up. I've come to the conclusion, yo, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hood motherfuckers got their own world. Something is something is going on with the brain over there. I should know that when y'all niggas piss in the motherfucking elevators, fucking ruin your neighborhoods. And then when y'all niggas get old and gray, you gotta live in that shit. I never understood how a woman can be with a fucking bum and never take heed of having a good man to help her. I never, even myself doing Max Nathaniel, I'm the B mindset, the New York state of mind. I can't even, I can't even understand that. So what? Now, mind you, he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give him your number to put on this call log. I said, nah, I know too many niggas in jail. Don't put my number on the call log no more. Don't even fuck with it. Long story short, she's like, oh yeah, he called today and he tried to apologize. So you took the fucking call. You understand where I'm coming from? See, what ends up happening with hood rat shit and hood nigga shit, it's a world that only violence is understood. They don't understand nothing unless niggas start using knives and guns. That's why niggas lock them up. See, that's why the government, that's why the city, that's why the county, they don't play no game. They just put these niggas in jail because they don't understand nothing else. It's almost like jail, guns, and knives. They only understand jails and violence. They don't understand it until one of these niggas is dead. So I say all this to say, when you have the mindset as you're getting older, and these motherfuckers ain't no young people, you got to start thinking of, if you're gonna just be, if you're getting old and this is something that you're struggling with, not being around the people, cutting people out your life, cut them motherfuckers out your life. Cut low-level hood motherfuckers out your life. I don't give a fuck if they're a sister. Stay away from them, because what they're gonna end up doing, whoever they're with is gonna be a problem for you. I'm telling you. Hood motherfuckers bring trauma to the goddamn family and friends and to the world. And as a community, we know this already. You understand? Now, mind you, don't get it fucked up. My whole situation is, all right, nigga, you been in there 4 years. I heard you, we good. I ain't taking no calls no more. Not even from her. Cause this, a lot of times a chick like that will use a nigga as bait. Yeah, yeah. I spoke to Nathaniel today and he said to keep your head up. And next thing you know what I mean? Not to say, I'm just giving an example, but the mentality of y'all understanding how serious social media is, how serious artificial intelligence is, how serious the reality of you not incorporating yourself around legitimate people. Niggas ain't even got to be good. They just got to be legit. Don't go out there looking for perfection, man. Fuck perfection. You know what I mean? Green Vegan said something that was deep today. Shout out to Kenneth, man. I appreciate that super chat. God damn, salute, bro. I'm sorry, I got my head in a different direction. I wasn't looking at the screen. Thank you very much. You're very welcome, bro. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Salute to you. Um, you know, it really just made me this kind of a dislike for stupidity, a hatred. I don't like to say hatred, but a dislike, a strong dislike. And I feel that this journey is not fun. This week that I've been out the game and I just totally got out of social media, I felt good. And I'm missing the authentic things. Don't invite me to a club. Don't invite me to a party. Those days are over. You know what I mean? So I urge people to stay in your house. Your house right now, there's enough shit now to put in your home where you ain't got to leave that motherfucker. But if you have the privilege to be in the city of New York, just enjoy seeing people. That part still exists. A lot of y'all moving in these different areas. I don't know if you have that same privilege, whatever, but I do see that there's a mechanism that we're missing, and there's a connection. And I don't want y'all to be misled with, when I tell you don't cut everybody out your life, I'm saying it ain't gonna make it any better. But what you don't need is hood motherfuckers and they bullshit. I'm telling you right now, if you're a woman and your man be beating you to fuck up, call the fucking cops and let the cops lock his ass the fuck up. Okay? If you the one that call the cops and then when they get there you get weak, or they locking them up and now you want to beat the cops up and videotape them, you know what I mean? Don't bring your crazy fucking ass to the B mindset, man. I'll throw you the fuck out of here. I'm not playing that shit. Cause y'all motherfuckers are dangerous. Okay? All right. I could never imagine, okay? Any woman here, I'm telling you, if you have any situation, if a man touched you, if a man punched you, call the that's the there's a there's not a there's not a cop in the United States that doesn't love that call. Okay? All right? Domestic violence is a very embarrassing fucking thing to go to jail for. Okay? All right? Don't look out for that motherfucker. That motherfucker put his hands on you, man. You should be in jail. You should never talk to a motherfucker like that again. But if you do, you're retarded. I'm not gonna even say retarded because there's retarded people out here that got better common sense than that. I got a mentally retarded neighbor, and that motherfucker will kill somebody if they fuck with his mother. He's a strong dude, but a crazy fuck, man. I don't want you around. So I think the mechanism that a lot of times when these people out here have this whole mentality of, oh, you know, these black sisters need to get up and cook. And nah, nigga, like you gotta specify the black woman you attract. Let's deal with that part. As a man, what kind of woman do you attract, Buster? Okay, I don't want to hear what the fuck you like. What you like means nothing. We all can live in a fantasy, especially if you watch Pornhub. Okay, y'all ain't seen these fabulous, gorgeous, bad motherfuckers I see all day, pretty, gorgeous, sexy. You can have a type all day, but what good is it if she's not attracted to you? You're not attracting the woman. That's the problem is you, bozo. So men and women got to look at the situation. Woman, you're a little different, okay? Because you are what you attract, all right? You fuck with that skin, that's fucking scumbag. Okay, that's what you are. You're a scumbag. You understand? A man has to go by what he attracts. Never go by what a nigga tell you he like. It means nothing. What does it mean? He's living in an AI fantasy world. Okay, what's the difference? He's got a smartphone. He's watching goddamn a whole bunch of digital videos. That's all it is on the digital fucking archive. And he's got a type. That all right, but when he's up in front of a real woman, he freezes. He can't fuck him. It takes your sensation that when you beating off and you fucking using your hand all the time. Trust me when I tell you. So what does it matter? It goes by what you attract. See, my wife knows what I attract. She's with me. A lot of you niggas is alone and don't know what you attract. Women only know what a nigga attract because a woman is gonna know a woman. Shout out to Carol. What up, baby girl? You understand what I'm saying? So you got to think on the lines of getting old. And y'all, a lot of y'all are going through these things. A lot of y'all turning 40, 50, 60. Some of y'all got your milestones at 30 and 40. And y'all think, oh yeah, I cut people out of my life and it's better. You know, that's not necessarily true because a human being needs people in order to survive. You do, whether we believe it or not. But you don't need no garbage. So we're not going to tolerate that here. You understand? Am I anti-abuse woman? No, you have to call the police on these motherfuckers and get them locked. You got the power. Don't get weak. Let the cops come up there and see. He's going to lose. He's never going to win. They never do. He's never going to win. He's not going to be able to win them six, 7, 8 cops come up there and throw and lock his punk ass up. You can't be that goddamn stupid. And I learned that a lot of times, a lot of y'all, a lot of women doing it too, y'all submerging yourselves in loneliness. You got to be careful with that. Mad at motherfuckers you felt that fucked your life up. Did they abuse you? Did they beat you up? That's different. He said, "C shared this one, slept with my boy." Who gives a fuck? Like, you, there's some wounds we can't heal, but god damn it, get over it. We need each other, and we do. So the miseducation. Hold on. What did Ken say? Shout out to Ken. Hold on. Ken says, Nate, what if you attract something that you're not attracted to? Again, always asking fantastic questions. That is a fantastic question to rewind a little bit. Let me tell you something, Ken, and this is real. This is a really, really good question. I hope a lot of men are listening. Woman a woman could attract a man by her dress. She could be hood, and the next thing you know, she could get dressed up on some business shoe shit and attract a whole different type of nigga. She has that ability with no social media needed. That's why a lot of times it falls on a woman and what she attracts, right? A man, you have to think like this, my brother. If you attract a certain type of woman you don't like, ain't a lot of niggas out here that could attract a woman, period. How bad could it be? You know when it's bad? When you're watching social media. Then you're going to be like all these other brothers. You understand? The fact that you attracting pussy is a privilege. Just think of it that way. So if you, for example, let me give you an example, right? Let's just say you watching Instagram and you know what they doing on Instagram. They trying to, AI you to death, all these pretty women, bad motherfuckers, 10 million followers. You never see these motherfuckers in person, never see them on commercials, nothing. There's like only one YouTuber that's got a commercial out right now, and that's that fat dude. What's that fat guy's name with the blonde little knotty hair? He just did the video about getting on the pastors and shit. And there's not a lot of influencers that are getting big money with these commercials on mainstream, right? So if you're looking at all these beautiful women, and I get it, you know what yeah, thank you, Drewski, thank you, darling. So yes, Drewski. So Drewski is the man right now. I'm telling you that right now. That motherfucker's out there because he's mainstream. Okay, so he don't even need the internet no more. You know what I mean? Even though the internet blew him up, he's doing big fucking. Drewski's the man. But again, you don't see that often because in the AI world of the internet, you start looking at these 10s and 15s and 20s, these fucking flawless ass women, and that desensitizes you. Did you know that? We're not going to even talk about porn. Just looking at, ask the green vegan in my lion when I used to do my repost. Ask her and Kara when I do my repost and I was having all them girls pop up there. They seeing these flawless, beautiful women. That shit damages you, man. Because by the time you get into the real world, you are attracted to all that, but what happens if she's not attracted to you? You get where I'm coming from? So forget the fact of what if you're attracted to something that you're not attracted to? What if you're attracted to something that's not attracted to you? That is the problem. You got to watch that. And when you're living in a world of fantasy, called AI, artificial intelligence, is fake. So when you're in the city of New York and I put you in the middle of the block, any block, and I say, okay, Kenneth, go ahead and meet the woman of your dreams. You know your type. As soon as you say hello, she's gonna pass right by you. I'm telling you she is. She's not gonna say a word. So now your whole shit is shot. Libido's already finished because you're living in a fantasy where that's done. Okay? You can only stimulate real libido from a real true imagination of somebody that you physically can see and touch. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do that through a digital platform. Men have to stop at question. It's not what if you're not attracted to it. No man should ever deny something that's attracted to him. It's a woman. It almost doesn't matter. If somebody came to you and told you that you're picking up your kid from school, or somebody told you, yo, my man's, I mean, one of the parents said you're cute. Automatically, you're supposed to say, really? Not what she looked like. But when you're living in a fantasy world, you're gonna want to know what she looked like. You want to know her taxes. You want to know how tall she. Who gives a fuck? But when you're living in a fantasy world, oh yeah, I mean, you living in a real world, you're gonna want to tap that ass because it's not for a man. You don't have the privilege in the real social media. Yes, it goes by what you like, and what doesn't. If you don't like what, and if there's anything that you like and that likes you, and you're not attracted to them, then yes, on social media you have that privilege. As you see the show, Pop the Balloon. In the Pop the Balloon, yes, that's actually a great example. Pop the Balloon or any Pop the Balloon puts a man in a female position. Women do that. A man, it's not normal for a man to sit in front of 10 fucking pussies. Sorry, ladies. Tits and ass, woman. And he's like, nah, I don't like her eyebrow. Oh, I don't like what you do for a living. Are you kidding me? That's not realistic. So you as a man, you have to. This is the challenge. You come to New York, any city, any big city, and if you walk this street, I've done this already, and nobody wants to bet me. I challenge you. I could tell you to walk from 34th Street to 10th Avenue to 2nd Avenue and back. I promise you, not one woman is going to say one word to you. She will not. I bet you $50,000. I tell you, she won't. 50 grand cash. She's not going to say a word. You may not even get a look. But on the internet, oh yeah, it's the other way around. See how I'm coming from? So this internet got the whole game fucked up. Okay? All of these now, are these women accessible out here? Absolutely, they're accessible. But how could you do that with the mindset as a man of what if you're attracted to something that's not that what if you're attracted to something that's not attracted to this she's not attracted you're not attracted to her, right? If you attract something that you're not attracted to, that's very slim. Okay, but if you're watching porn and you're watching Sarah J suck dicks and Queen Rogue, there's no fucking way you're gonna be not picky. You're gonna be picky. Porn makes you picky. So what they're doing with men, they're trying to desensitize men to become gay. Because if you lose your manhood, your asshole is the only thing that's gonna work. You get what I'm saying? Porn is to desensitize reproduction. It's to sensitize human interaction. It's to desensitize a man's mindset and his natural libido. So the more and more they pushing these Instagram girls, these bad TikTok bitches, all of these bad motherfuckers from Facebook, you develop a type of woman. You're gonna want a 10. The reality is most men can't get that on face value. It's just not happening. That's a total lie. Women don't even operate like that. Listen, nobody knows women that I don't know woman on social media, but I can't compete with a woman. I can't speak to Valley, and Valley tells me, "Oh, hey Nate, this girl did this. Watch what she." I can't challenge her because a woman knows a woman better than a man. I know a man better than a woman. I know a man better than a woman. God damn. Shout out to Kara. Hold on. So she said, Kara, all these old women think they could get a man, but they are all these old women think they could get a man, but they are stupid and will always be alone. Come on, Kara. This ain't the real Kara. This ain't the real Kara. Kara, where's my Kara at? You're not even a member. This is not the real Kara. Come on, Kara. I just spoke to Kara literally an hour ago. She don't even talk like that. Oh boy, this is a guy. All these old women think they could get a man, but they are stupid and will always be alone. And oh God, come on, man. You gotta do. Don't talk to them, Kara. The green vegan. That's not Kara. That's not Kara. If anybody's listening, let me get that out of there. That's not Kara. It's a troll. Yeah, that's not Kara. Come back here. Get the fuck out of here. That's not Kara. That's not. That was a troll. I should have known that when Kara came here with no membership and no blue wrench. The fuck out of here. That wasn't Kara. And I'm not saying if you don't have a blue wrench, you're nobody, but come on now, Kara. I mean, you guys, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. Kenneth, that's not the real Kara. That's not the Kara we know. Kara don't even be up this late. Oh, no, 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 no. She does. She does. She does. She does. But that's not her. That's not her. That's not her. Every online looks good. Like, what the heck? Right. Online, yeah, online men have the upper hand. Yes. It is a man's world online, not in real life. Okay. Online, women die first, the man lives forever. In real life, the man fucking dies early. Don't listen to none of that shit. It's all bullshit. Men have the advantage because men have to live in imagination. Yes, woman, you live a fantasy, a love fantasy, having a wife, being a husband, having a husband and kids and shit or whatever. That's a different fantasy. Man's fantasy is pussy. It's a big difference. it's a big it's a big difference than your fantasy. Your fantasy as a woman is to, have to be in love. You know what I mean? To have somebody that loves you and loves you and cherishes you and doesn't hurt you and you know what I mean? That it protects you. Yeah, that's your fantasy. A man's fantasy is pussy. Period. All right. No man's could challenge me with that because he knows it's the fucking truth. So once again, just listen. I'm just telling you, you're living in an AI world and it's gonna get worse. So just know how to, you know what I mean? Learn how to play with it. It's like, would you drink alcohol every day? Would you smoke fucking well, some of y'all probably do smoke weed, but too much of anything ain't good. So once you start getting addicted to social media, is never nobody does well with addiction to anything. I don't know nobody. You can't be addicted to love for Christ's sake and fucking do well with it. So you can't listen to that. It's the same thing with that shithole. I mean, he did say one comment and said, "Oh, these old women." That's the internet. An old woman has no chance on the internet. That's a fact. She has no chance on the internet. Okay. Cause see, as you see that picture in my thumb, that's Madonna and a black dude, right? That's real life. Okay. That's what happens with the white women love to fuck that black man. When they gotta have that black dick, we fuck better. Okay. But these niggas can't even get her. They can't even get a regular white woman. They can't get shit. So online, yes, the man is the man. It's a Kevin Samuels word. Yes, it is. Absolutely. All right. Pop the balloon is pro male. A man runs that. Men run all the fucking episodes. They do. They have the upper hand. In the real life, that doesn't exist. It's not true. That's not true. He doesn't walk out. What happens? He tells you 10 women approached him. That's a lie. That's not happening. Gay nigga, if he was a flaming gay nigga, he probably got fucking approached because everybody loved his hairline or his fucking eyebrows, but he's not getting that. Okay? The same thing how I told his brother today. How about, these women want you pay their rent and, do this? I said, but that's not happening, bro. That's not happening in the real world. It's not. It's not. It's not a distance to women. It's just if a woman is looking for a nigga to pay her bills and a guy is paying her, why would she ask another nigga to pay her bills? You understand what I'm saying? No man's gonna fuck with no chick that he's paying all her shit and she went out there to recruit another nigga to do it. Unless she's in the adult industry. You know what I mean? That's not happening. Yeah. I'm telling you. So the true reality is that the more y'all keep fucking smoking that shit, well, I don't do drugs. You do social media. That's worse. You ain't no different than a crackhead. You may look at that dope fiend. I could never do that. You on social media. You'll see in another 10 years what that shit will do to you. Watch what happens to your fucking brain. Because they don't have they don't have any treatments for this. It's too new. They don't. There's no treatment to it. Because women are still believing what's not true. It's not the reality. oh, I got to do this to myself. I'm out of shape, and because men want this. Yeah, in an imaginary world, he wants that. But by the time you fuck him, he's gonna try to treat you like a porn star. A lot of women out here, y'all probably got turned out because a nigga watch all that porn and he wants you to do everything in there. And that shit was unnecessary. A lot of people just don't understand what they got to really offer. All right. Some sister said to me, "Oh, she a full package." I said, "What's a full package on social media? Cook, clean. You got your own place. You got this. You got that. You got six figures. That's a full package on social media. A full package, a full package in real life is somebody you just get along with. Doesn't fucking matter whether we order food, whether you cook. Who gives a fuck? Doesn't matter. That's all bullshit. That's an imaginary world, man. Trust me when I tell you. You understand? So salute to Kenneth. What I'm saying to you on a deeper level is you got to think about this. Every day, what are you attracting? You know what I mean? Let's just say you got the fat Bertha at the job that's attracted to you. Okay. So what you're attracted to, does it approach you? You understand? I'd rather fuck the big Bertha chick. Let me tell you the story about Cancun in 98. We was out at Cancun in 98. That's when all niggas was coming out there. That shit was official. Best black event party I probably went to in the late 90s, right? And I remember everything that was bad on that damn beach was hard to get to because she was busy. Little Kim and Mary J. Blige performed at that caves out there in Cancun. It was crazy. A lot of monumental things went on out there. I never forget when that one bodyguard that DMX had on stage, this big dude, this nigga wiped out everybody on stage. He ain't beat him up. He just made everybody get off because everybody was scared of this big ass nigga. But all the bad bitches out there was off the chain. People from Detroit, Texas, New York. It was crazy. There was this one chick in a telly. Chick was on your boy. You know what I'm saying? It was a slow night. Like, all right, cool. Everything I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Shit was going to take a little bit of time. You got to go to Detroit, visit this one. This chick right here was like, shit, what's popping now? I tore her big ass up. And you know what? That was because look at the year that I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? That's it's pussy. That's still a Jew. That's still a win. But how does a nigga go out to an event like that? And what if you like everything you like and it don't like you back? Or what if you like everything you like and it just ain't going in the direction it's supposed to be? So now you got to be on some passport corny bro shit and go to a vacation to go look for some ass. That's whack. That's why these Essence events, like if you know you the man, go to Essence Festival to some shit like that, and you tell me how many things you knocked down that weekend. You come back home and you was at Essence Festival and you ain't fucked nothing. That's just as bad as a nigga going out all night. He at the club. Okay, he had this chick. He drove her home. She just, she was like, all right, thanks for taking me home. He couldn't fuck her that night. He wants some ass. His dick's hard. Pause. Next thing you know, he like, you know what? Fuck it. I got this one little bum bitch or this little fat old head of a little crackhead looking bitch. Whatever you got that's obtainable. You like, shit. You know what is better than nothing? What happened to that? That's natural. Y'all niggas got picky. Like, who the fuck gets picky? Women get picky, nigga, not a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just corny. So I feel woman on the negative side, y'all falling into that shit. Who cares? How the fuck are you a full package with how could you a full package when you got, as long as you look good, that's a full package. You want to be technical? A bad bitch is a full package. Yo, no, she ain't got a credit together. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody pays attention to that. Nobody cares. The real world, that's bullshit. You're not gonna sit up there and not date a girl because she got a 400 credit score. Get the fuck out of here. That doesn't exist. That's the New York state of mind. That's all bullshit. That's that country shit because niggas ain't got nothing to do and they creating all these false narratives in the sky. And y'all women are getting up there telling men, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter what you got. The more you got, the less he gonna give anyway. You shouldn't be telling a nigga what you do for a living. This ain't none of your business. Don't make up nothing. Don't even tell him a fake thing. That's personal. You ain't gonna tell nobody where you work at. I don't know you. So you could go to Google and see how much you make a year. Get the fuck out of here. That's corny. So you got to do all that shit. This is why a lot of people get you. I see one of my ex flings and shit. She reached a milestone, turned 40, I think, right? For her, that was a milestone because she didn't want to get old. But she cut everybody out of fucking life. So she looked like shit. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all don't understand. You coming in with that mindset, with that old mindset, I'm telling you, it's going to show in your face. You don't want that to show. Your teeth color changes, eyeballs change, recede hairline. But, you know, women, your hair recedes too. You got to be careful with that, man. It shows. Don't let these niggas fool you, man. They gaming y'all with that shit. Men don't get it like that. We just don't. You got to be a certain type of nigga to move like that. If you a Chris Brown nigga and you got Chris Brown status because you're Chris Brown, that's different. If you look like Chris Brown and you got a swag of a nigga that's packing 12 inches, yes, he gonna get pussy. He's a whole different type of nigga. You can't listen to the fat nigga that travels across the seas. Don't listen to him. You gotta listen to the nigga that's doing that shit here in the States. He matters. You could do more with a nigga that got 3 babies, mamas out here. He's a fat old potbelly nigga rather than a nigga that goes to fuck. Never listen to a nigga that flies to vacations for bitches out of the country. Okay? He got to be a nigga that's in the States. I don't care if he goes to Colorado, California. He fucking in the United States of America. Then we could talk. And even then, once again, is he addicted to motherfucking social media too like everybody else? Don't listen to that. You're living in a land of make-believe, okay? If a nigga don't have no dick game, he's going to have somebody shove a dick in his ass, period. That's just the bottom line. You know, you don't give no pussy up for 2-3 years, your pussy just gets fat and juicy and wet. You know what I mean? He don't get no pussy for 3 years, his manhood is finished. Don't let him tell you, what's that shit called? Semen retention? What kind of, that's a sick motherfucker that beats his meat in his mother's room. Don't listen to that. There's no such thing. A lot of y'all dudes like listening to these interviews with porn stars, male porn stars, dopey. Listen to them niggas. Don't listen to the fucking the creep that's interviewing fucking Sarah J talking about what's the wild place she sucked her dick. That's whack. That's an imaginary world. That's a creep world. Listen to the nigga that's getting it. A man that's getting pussy is gonna shape you a lot different. Okay? A man that gets pussy attracts women. That's just a fact. Man that get pussy attract women, the fucking in. Okay? Period. Niggas listen to me, nigga, cause they know I'm a refined player. They listen, they know what the fuck I know what he talk. I can look at a nigga and tell you, don't listen to that fucking clown. He don't know what he doing. I can look at you and tell him, don't fuck with him. He ain't getting nothing. He probably a nigga that don't want his wife but want to go to a different country to fuck a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. You don't listen to a nigga like that. You listen to a nigga that's slaying shit here. I don't give a fuck I don't care if he works in a fat farm at work. Doesn't matter. He could work in a fucking farm. He's fucking half of the goddamn females that work there. That's a whole different level of a man. You know what I mean? You can't even listen to a man that buys prostitutes in the States. Why would you listen to him? He's a trick. He pays for his way. He's not getting real experiences. A real experience is when a girl says you're cute. The fucking end. Period. Yo, my homegirl thinks you cute. That means he gonna get some pussy. One way or another. Super facts. Semen retention is what? Nigga, that shit a fucker. You get cancer like that. That's for all them niggas, them gaming. That's for them little 13-year-old boys beating they meat in the room. And a lot of y'all niggas, why you want to beat off to porn when 12-year-old boys is doing it? My homegirl that does my hair, man, her fucking son, he's at that meat beater age. You don't want to do what they do. You never want to do what he can do. Same thing with y'all girls, y'all women. You don't want to talk. These girls talk about fucking niggas and getting money, and y'all start. Don't fall for they shit, man. These young bitches ain't living that way. They getting slayed and getting disrespected. Everybody doing is taping them when they fucking them and sharing it. You don't want to have none of the young. You don't. Older woman, you don't want to have none of that young girl smoke. They got there's a whole bunch of shit over there. They gonna pay. Remember, you're older already. They got to get to where you're at. Believe me. Oh yeah, a man wants a younger woman. Don't listen to him. That's not a reality. That's a reality in the internet world. Yes, it is. Not in the real world. Trust me, they're not getting that. These niggas walk in the store, the girls they throw up. You think these old niggas could go in the store and buy a girl an ice cream cone without without the cops locking them up? You kidding me? Let's be honest. You got a girl that's coming out of high school. She's at 17 years old. She's going to be 18. Full figured, fat ass, all the above. Full figured young little woman, right? She's 17, 18 years old. All right? You think that old fucking geezer, even if he working a job, you think he going to go in there privately and talk to her? He ain't going to say a word to her. And she ain't going to say fucking nothing to him. He's not. If he a young looking older dude and he's one of them type of guys, yeah, then he'll get a little bit of play. But again, that old man don't get no play like that. Y'all believe that. Y'all believe it's a false narrative. It's all fake. He's not getting none of that. He tells his wife that, oh, you're fat, you need to cook better. She feel all fucked up. Don't believe that nigga. That nigga's on Pornhub all day, and he letting that shit ruin his mind because he believes he gonna get a dime piece. And that's cool. Let him believe it, but he never will. And if he does, it's gonna cost him a fortune. You know how much it costs to fuck a dime piece at a strip club? That's $1,000. That's a rack. It's not happening. These niggas is not living like that. That's that old age. That's that old shit that, yeah, he wants to revisit where he was. And that's fine that people feel what they feel, but you're getting the information from your phone. That's the problem. Okay, I'm not saying there ain't no good looking men out here. I'm just saying if a man has the mindset through social media, he's useless. He's useless. It's not happening. How these niggas ain't knocking? How come all these celebrity women single, all these older women second guessing a woman? Y'all supposed to walk with your shit confidently. A man could sit up there and lie to you and tell you he got a big dick and probably don't got nothing. But a woman, how bad can a pussy be? Think about, you know what I'm saying? Like, most niggas got whack dick. But how bad can a woman's pussy? I'm like, for real, what's really gonna make your shit whack? Because all that shit he's seen in that internet world of porn you not doing, yeah, that'll be whack to him because it's not reality. When you have no libido, no woman's gonna satisfy you. So the pussy's gonna be whack. But you as a woman, you gotta be a lot more confident. Be like, I got some good pussy. You gotta walk with that attitude. He didn't hit it. He don't know. And what you tell a man you got some good pussy, I promise you, if he in the internet world, he's gonna be fucking scared to fuck you. Cause he know he can't back it up. But on social media, the man walks around with his dick big. Yeah, man, fuck these big. I get what I want. I got options. Yeah, he does. On the social media, he is the man. It's true. Not in real life. All that shit fries when that nigga hits the pot. I see it every day. I seen it today. I didn't see one guy approaching none of them fine bitches today. Not one. All in the stores. They working in the stores. They coming out the subway. They going in and out of Ubers, cabs, jogging, going to gyms. Where y'all at? The fuck out of here, man. Ain't nothing happening out here. These niggas ain't doing nothing. So just to let y'all know, the B mindset is alive and well. It never died. I just had to let y'all know you're going to see this New York state of mind getting real vicious in a minute. It's going to be ugly. Okay, and any of you niggas want to challenge me, I promise you, you better bring a fucking at least 50,000 cash, nigga. I will destroy you. You can't fuck with me. Okay, ain't no nigga on social media fucking with me. Ain't happening. All right, within the zone of these damn black YouTube spaces, ain't no nigga fucking with me. Ain't even no black YouTubers from New York City even talking this shit I talk. Kai Cenat was from the Bronx, but he fucked around and had a goddamn brain freeze. He's all fucked up now, becoming a fashion designer. He couldn't handle it. I know Costner got a little dick. I could tell he bought his girl $1 million house. That's little dick energy. Niggas with little dicks do shit like that. All these passport bros, nigga, trust me, they ain't knocking no pussies down here. None of them. All right, y'all city workers working for bus, y'all drive for the bus sanitation, the train, whatever y'all do, MTA. Come on, y'all niggas just want to do is live like 90s drug dealers. Ain't nothing happening out here. And I'm not saying all of them. There's some niggas that really get it in. The one nigga I know that work for the city is a little Asian nigga. Little 5'2" Asian. That nigga be knocking shit down. He's a bus driver. He be 10 fucking mad chicks on a bus and all that. That's a whole different level of a nigga. I talk to niggas like that. He got big dick energy. You don't talk to that fucking clown that travels and got to sleep behind his wife. Get the fuck out of here. Or he got to bring a bitch back from a different country. That's corny. What's it? Casanat made a girl ruin his streaming career. Yeah, she didn't ruin it. He ruined himself. See, you gotta remember, Casanat got a little dick. And the minute he fall in love, he gonna do like most niggas that got little dicks and no dick game. No libido, no nothing. He's gonna fold. They all do that. That's what happened to him. Once pussy comes into a play of little dick energy on a man, he is finished. That's how powerful pussy is. It ain't happening to big dick energy. It ain't happening. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that had to beat his girl up. Shit. When you start hearing shit like that, niggas gotta beat up. Niggas ain't packing no fucking 12 inches, nigga, beating bitches up. That ain't happening. You don't have to. It's that nigga worried about somebody fucking you with a big dick. That's what he gonna do. He gonna beat the fuck out of you. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nothing about the old woman suffering. See that little troll that popped up here? That's corny. That's what I'm talking. The social media. They run that shit. So it is what it is. Trolls, that's social media. That's who runs it. Well, what about Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj is trolling. That's how you get your shit up on social media. You got to be a troll. Donald Trump is a troll. Once a troll gets on social media, forget it. People get influenced by that. Donald Trump is an internet fucking troll. Okay? And he got people fucked up. Now, don't get it twisted. He can make it bad for you right now. That I don't know what this Jay-Z and Beyonce shit. I don't know how this shit's gonna go in his future, but you know what I mean? He can make shit bad because he's in a position. You know what I'm saying? That's his platform is the United States. If you on social media and trolls and AI runs it, you know what I mean? That's what they could fuck. A nigga could put a fucking AI version of me with a man and try to destroy me. This is social media. But what's happening in real life is whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fucking gay nigga. But social media, they can make anything up. Can't go by that. Young woman got better pussy. Where did he learn that from? From Colombia? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I fucked me a couple of your Colombian bitches here in Jersey and fucking Brooklyn. I ain't never went to no Colombia to fuck no bitch. Ever. I don't have to. I never did. So y'all niggas gotta wake that shit up, man. And women, I don't hear no more shit about all the man they tearing us down. So what? Social media is supposed to. That's their platform. Every man on social media is hurting. Kevin Gates is hurt. He's a troll, but he's popping. He's a troll, but you know what I'm saying? Fat Joe's a troll. All these niggas is trolls. Niggas is trolls. That's how you get your clicks. You see Fat Joe in real life, you're gonna see a crippled nigga with a leg that look like a kickstand on a fucking 10-speed bike. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Can't even walk. You know, these niggas is buying all these sneakers. Nigga, get your leg fixed, my nigga. You're a millionaire. Can't get that shit fixed. That's real shit, I'm telling you. Can't go by that. You see Cameron got a 2 different tone lips, fake teeth all in his mouth. In real life, he's a little fucking shrimp. Y'all just it's too much of that, man. Y'all getting too much caught in that. And that's why a lot of women don't know their values no more. They don't know if they pussy's fresh. How the fuck you a woman? You supposed to talk your shit. Yeah, well, how do you know? You're a virgin? No, then you got some good pussy. I don't give a fuck if you're a virgin. You say my pussy's good. That's why I never gave it to nobody. He's gonna, that troll's gonna ask you, well, how do you know it's good? Maybe it's not. Don't fall into that. Just make sure he don't get it. Don't go for that shit. You can't listen to these motherfuckers. It's an internet fucking world, man. All y'all living in that poison. That's how you're gonna get old. You get older. I'd rather be old and alone and living in New York City than old and alone and watching the internet every fucking day. That'll kill you, man. I got a family member now, man. Literally, my very close to my wife. I ain't gonna say what position he's in, but this dude, good job. You know what I'm saying? He got no woman. He can't get nobody because on social media he think he's a prize. In real life, he's a retarded man walking the street. Nobody want to deal with that fucking lunatic. No one. And everything he don't want him. Is he a bad looking guy? Like I said, he looks, you know what I mean? He looks like he got a birth defect. So they ain't fucking with that. Not what he want. No man could get what they want. No man. No man is watching social media. No man. It's a setup. No man. Sorry. It's a certain type of nigga that's built for that. So I'm gonna say no man, because most men, they're not living like that. I'm not saying you see the good looking dude that's bitter because he let the internet fuck him up. He's a bitter bitch too. But again, listen, you could be a monster, okay? You could be an ugly fucking monster. If you attract women, you attract women. You know what I'm saying? Period. But if you a monster and you like what you like and you ain't attracted woman, that's a dead end street, man. Like, where you going with that? There's a plenty of monster niggas on the social media that getting girls. There's plenty of social, there's plenty of niggas in the streets that's really getting girls that look, you know what I mean? It's ugly and they got good looking girls, but the guy that's on social media that's not privileged, we're talking about him. No disrespect to Ken, but the question is, what if a woman, what if they're attracted to a woman what if the woman is attracted to them and he's not attracted to her? That's absurd. Do you know what it feels like for a man to even have a like? Fuck the little like on social media. I'm talking about a like. Somebody actually think he's cute. You fucking kidding me? Women know women. Women know that a man's not going to turn that down in the real world. Am I lying, ladies? A man's not going to turn pussy down in the real world. But if he's social media influenced, he's going to turn on everything because he wants a Donna Summer from the fucking prime of her days. And that's never going to happen. He can't even rape a woman like that. Where's he going to find her? So getting old alone, yeah, on social media, the woman will get old on alone. Yes, that is true. But in real life, the men get old alone. He gets older. He's the one suffering. When he turns 50, he wants to kill his fucking self. Oh, I'm happy at 50. He's lying. And no such thing as a man is happy being 50. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. He suffers more with that shit because he got a lot of whole internal shit that he's dealing with that he don't tell you about. He tells me, we know. I'm a man, I know he's lying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this shit is in the real world, yes, it's different than social media. It's complete opposite. Whatever happens on social media is total opposite in the real world. So if I got tongue tied and mixed y'all up, let me say this again. Ladies, you're older. Oh, men don't want an older woman. They can want what they want. He ain't getting that. Or I'm gonna date me a younger man. What, to flex on an old man? Don't even waste your time. You can fuck anybody you want. You're a woman. He got to take what he can get. You don't. On social media, yes, you got to take what you can get as a woman. Absolutely. On social media, y'all ain't winning there. Y'all looking bad, especially black women. You can forget it. The white woman gets the first pick, but the sisters, y'all got to take what y'all can. And some of y'all did that shit and believe that. That's why you got a nigga that beats you up and you still talking to a motherfucker like, why? That nigga should have been in a fucking coffin. I wanted to say that earlier. I don't even see, how was that impossible? But nobody want to catch a case killing a nigga like that because you chose him. I understand that. What brother want to deal with that? But you should have killed him yourself. It was a great movie I love, Farrah Fawcett, The Burning Bed. She burned that motherfucker to death. He kept beating up. Kill his ass. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all don't know fuck it. We ain't gonna even go into the value. Y'all have no idea what you're worth. You think you're worth on social media, you're worse than a worthless man. Because there's no worth there. A single woman on social media, they'll destroy her. You know that. Yo, you're single? Why doesn't nobody want you? He's gonna drag the fuck out of you. In real life, that's a jackpot. God damn it. Today I was up in my favorite store. Fine, bitch. I said, good God, but I had to do everything in my damn honor just to ask a simple question. I said, nah, I don't want to throw off. I just said, God, somebody got to be hitting that shit. Damn. You see the difference? We're not going to be like, oh, she's probably single because she wants accountability. Get the fuck out of here. You kidding me, man? Getting next to a fine woman is a full package. You a fine bitch, you a full package. The end. Got nothing to do with your car. You know, all that other shit you got. Whether you got a car or not, who gives a fuck? It don't matter. Or she got to have her own place. For what? So he don't, if you got your own place and he got his own place, which place y'all going to? Pick a place. You can't be at the same place at the same time. I mean, two places at the same time. He got to have his shit together. You ain't got to have I don't give a fuck who you, I don't care if you live with your mother and father. Shit. My back cave alone, I got my own back cave. God, that's a full fucking apartment. The hell out of here. You don't got to have none of that bullshit. I never checked a woman's credit score in my life. Who gives a fuck? Oh, once they hit this certain age. No, once he hits that certain age. 50 years old on social media, he's the man. 50 years old, and you a woman, you're an old bitch. Yeah, that's a fact. Don't listen to the motherfuckers, man. Don't listen to them. It's the New York state of mind. Don't listen to these niggas. You tell me, oh, how about this rapper from New York? Now, how about them? I'm like, all them niggas is clowns. What are you talking about? Real niggas, ain't too many real niggas out here even preaching and talking this shit. Are you kidding me? You know the level of a woman? You know the power of a woman taking off her bra? Go to the store and see her going into the clothes. Do you know the have to see her undress and get into some other? Oh, y'all don't understand what's really happening out here. Y'all, it's that Wi-Fi fucking y'all up. None of these niggas is living like that. None of them. That's why they got to go across the seas. Don't get it fucked up. I went across the seas. I was fucking bitches over there too. I ain't gonna lie and say I never did. But we wasn't going up there and getting on the internet and marrying these bitches and comparing them to the States. Nigga, that shit was a getaway. We go in there, have a blast, be in hotels, having fun, and we come back. But that was 20 plus years ago. We can't do that shit no more. Than bozos out there. Anything that bozo niggas do, I don't fuck with. If your son, oh, I have a son, how old is he? 14? Nah, fucking, I ain't watching no porn. He watches it. How you know? Yeah, he watch it. You fucking right, he watch it. I don't want to do nothing he does. Yo, I'm an older nigga, man. Niggas supposed to look up to me and say, I want to be like him. What happened to that? These kids don't want to be like none of these old motherfuckers. The old niggas is on the internet looking crazy. What's that boxer that was on there having a boxing match? They knocked his toupee off his head. Come on, B. I think he just did that purposely. I don't think nobody's that fucking stupid. Maybe they are. Tell you, don't fall for that shit. That shit'll fucking scramble your brain, man. You're gonna be like one of these dope fiends. You ain't no different. You addicted to that social media, you gonna believe everything that's on that shit. All that shit's a lies. No man, man preaching that shit on social media, that's their platform. They got it on Smash. I ain't gonna take that away. The man has a higher level on social media than a woman. That's why women out there prancing so much, showing ass and doing the most, cause to get a man. But in real life, that nigga see her, he gonna freeze. As soon as she turn him down, he gonna say, see, that's why I'm done with these bitches. He gonna go right back to Pornhub and talk to his fucking queen. This is why I fell in love with you. Yo, you know what? I've been on my Mac, man. Listen, man. When I feel Macked out like this, I listen to Barry White, man. I can't even. I listen to Barry White. When I get off this jack, I'm already freshed up, go to bed. Let me tell you something. I listen to Barry White, man. All right? That's what I fuck with. Okay. Y'all niggas is listening to Chris Brown and Kevin Gates and all these fucking goofy ass niggas. I listen to real players, man. What the fuck was that? Hold on. Hold on. That's one thing about this ring. This ring app is amazing. Oh. Yeah, that's what I listen to. I listen to a lot of Barry White. Okay. That's what I fuck with. What is going on over there? Hold on. It's a lot of shit. But anyway, yeah, it's just true fact. Y'all want to step your game up, man. Listen, show some pride in yourself, you know? You got some good pussy. Say that to yourself. That's it. Be fucking it. Stop telling these niggas all the shit that you got going for yourself. You at this job, you still get a promotion. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck if you got a job. Who cares? This is the one thing a man can't stand. Whether you got a job or not, no man likes a woman most niggas are cheap. So once you be like, can I borrow 500? Okay, the richest nigga gonna get turned off from that. I'm telling you. Men are just cheap. You talk all that money he got, 6 figures and shit, but ask that motherfucker for 20 hours to see if he don't fucking get. Oh, that's a turn off. Telling you, they all fucked up, man. This shit got niggas fucked up. Believe me, I know. Woman, y'all being neglected. Y'all ain't getting fucked, right? Niggas can't fuck. Niggas is getting on planes and shit and flying over 50 states. Come on, that's a fucking loser, man. How do you talk to a nigga like that? Talk about he traveled. Fuck out of here. That ain't no traveler. Shit is real shit, man. Know your worth, man. You know what I'm saying? You a bad bitch. What makes you a bad bitch? Because you pretty. That's what makes you a bad bitch. That's what the fuck make you. Oh, the looks are not gonna do it. Yeah, on social media, yes, you gotta have all that extra bullshit because they're gonna fry the fuck out of you. You know that. Not in real life. Oh, no man wants no woman with 5 kids. Oh yeah? Not in real life. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Okay? You think what you think? Ugly bitches just got 5 kids? What about that pretty motherfucker? You tell me if Drea had any bitch that look like Drea with 5 kids, nobody gonna pipe that? Of course they gonna do it. She's a pretty bitch. Nigga don't give a fuck. A nigga gonna fuck an ugly bitch with 5 kids. It's a lie. Social media, no, she has no chance. No chance. Okay? In the real world, like I told you, you 50 and over with a gray beard and a fucking hat, he's already suffering. He probably got a whole bunch of fucking medical problems. All right? On social media, he's a big time fucking goddamn YouTuber. I'm telling you. You don't know that he probably got a whole bunch of medication. You don't even know. You can't. You understand? Look at Anton and that fucking other goofy ass nigga Corey Holcomb. They run social media. In black YouTube space, they run it. They do. I ain't gonna take that from them. People listen to what they say. But if Corey Holcomb came out the subway, all right, as a regular nigga, nobody knew that he was a social media nigga. Nobody gonna pay him no fucking money. They gonna think he homeless. And he ugly. Him and Anton, they both ugly niggas. On social media, this bitch, believe me, okay? I got me a little motherfucking little glam squad of women. You know what I'm saying? Imagine them niggas glam squad. At they level, you kidding me? You know the type of bitches them niggas is attracting? So they tell they followers, yeah, it gotta be, yeah, because they run social media. Okay? So the niggas that listen to them are gonna listen to them. I'm gonna tell you, Corey Holcomb, them niggas, first of all, them niggas getting money. They getting like 50. Corey Holcomb got to be making at least 50 to 100,000 a month off that channel alone. Okay, then all the people subscribing to him and members. Are you kidding me? The niggas is rich. Their real life is a little different because their real life is the reality from social media. You get it? But you as a listener, that's not your reality. Your reality is, yeah, these women want you to pay their bills. Yeah, nigga, because you heard that over there. Now, man, are you valuable? Yeah, you valuable, nigga. But you gotta, what do you attract first? You can't tell me what you like. Like I told you, my wife's family member. This motherfucker's alone. I don't know why he didn't kill himself yet. I don't know how he's doing it. And he looking old now, lost his hair. He look all fucked up. No kids, no woman. Come on, man. Who want to grow up like that? On social media, he probably listen to all this YouTube shit all day. And like, I tell you, these fucking women, yeah. In real life, nobody wants him. As soon as he does say, how you doing, the girls, they ignore him. And he's going to be angry. He's going to go on YouTube. That's what happens. Corey Holcomb, tough dude on social media. Not in real life. Not in real life. He's not like that. He's a pussy. We're living in a world of Jumanji. It's imaginary world. It's like the land of make believe. Who used to watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the land of make believe? Remember that? It's a beautiful place in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful place in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? I have all the other friends just like the land of the big boy. I used to watch that shit. And it was cool. I watched it and then I'm good. Now I'm living this shit. Your phone is the land of make believe. That's right. It is. It is. Remember that shit? Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Oh man, now I gotta look for that shit on YouTube. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Oh my God. Remember that? Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lose my space, man. That was my shit. Damn, I love that, man. But then see, we as kids, we had fun. We was able to enjoy shit right now. My daughter's addicted to the phone. She's addicted to it. And she's 5. She gotta look at reels. But some of the stuff is good though for the kids. There's some educational shit in it, but she's still addicted to that. You understand what I'm saying? So think about it, that's a child. So you gotta catch yourself as an adult. If you lived in an elevator with a human being, especially a fucking teenager, what are they gonna be doing? They're gonna be playing with their phone. They don't even know how to talk to nobody. And the women don't know any difference because they're like, I'm not going to talk to my father about sex. They'll just listen to their boyfriend and watch his porn. They're going to tell him, well, you should be sucking my dick at 12. And she going to be like, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to do it. That's all influence, man. You can't know your worth when everybody's under the influence. Man, write that down. You will never know your worth when everybody's under the influence. You won't know your worth. How you going to know what you are if everybody's under the influence? God damn. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Mr. Rogers, that was my shit. But that was fine. We was in that was a good state in the world. Things were still normal. And if you look at film back then and music, everything was created from a real creative perspective. Now we get a YouTube channel. We call it a fucking creator. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, we're a creator. I got a channel. A lot of you losing niggas that didn't accomplish shit in your life, be like, yeah, I got a YouTube channel and shit, like 50,000 followers. Think about it. You get one viral video, all of a sudden you're a fucking damn celebrity. That's why when you watch all these Tubi films, it's the same whack ass film because they're all under the influence. They can't even think about it. They can't even make good film because they can't. It's almost as if they can't even create nothing. Well, think about what was on Spike Lee's mind when he made the movie School Days, Jungle Fever, uh, uh, Do the Right Thing. What was on his mind? You know what was on his mind? It was the time when you had to be creative. Everything you seen back then was true, fun, great creativity. Now with the internet, it doesn't take nothing anymore. It doesn't take anything. We had In Living Color. Remember In Living Color? That was true sketch comedy. Now everybody does bullshit sketches and runs in the store and does a grab and break the windows, and next thing you know, it's a viral video. Stupid shit. You could do anything. You could be dumb and make it. That's one positive thing. You know, if you didn't accomplish it, you do it on social media. But a creator, a director, Martin Scorsese, those were directors. And that was then. Now you see these movies I be watching to be 2025, 2026. I swear to God, when I be watching these movies and they're over, I'm like, yuck. I can't even think of nothing to create. I gotta go old school. I gotta listen to these old songs. That's the that's the only way that's the only way it works for me. Let me tell you right now, when I get off this jack, this is the pimp shit I be playing, man. This is what I play myself to sleep. Pause. All right. This is the fly shit I play. This is what Ask Nathaniel plays right now. This is shit you gonna play for a lady. This is what you gonna play for romance. This is what you gonna play for love, caressing her. Why don't y'all niggas just get a cool woman to hang out with, nigga, and just stay in a fucking house? Try that. I challenge you. Come on, don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man.
You know what I'm talking about? That insecure, that unsure, that wondering. Look, it's all in your eyes, baby. You sitting there and you wondering, does he really love me as much as he says he do? Does he really need me
I want y'all to hear every word in this song, seriously.
as he says he do? Baby, I can't sit around you 24 hours a day telling you, baby, I love you and I need you and I want you. But I feel like right now, right at this moment, I should try to clear and make you feel reassured about me. Women are sensitive, very sensitive. Baby, let me tell you something, you know? It's as hard as a woman can love a man. And baby, believe me, I do love you. Everything I have is you. I don't like to see you look this way.
Oh my God.
I want you to be together. and know, feel, and be sure.
Vibe with me, well, vibe with me, vibe with me.
Make it, baby. You better believe the world is ours. No doubt in the heart of my mind. You and me, baby. It's you and me. I know. You know why? Because if I thought I would lose you, I couldn't feel.
Do you know the vibe that you could do with this? The drive that you could do if you got a car, if you don't got a car, if you home, cold outside, windows open, got the heat flowing, curtains bouncing out the window. Do you know the vibe that you could make love to a woman to this shit?
And truly I don't stop. You and me together.
Here we go. Here goes the breakdown.
Girl, we were meant to be. Yes, it's true, yeah. Girl, I'll always love you. I do. Girl, I'll always love you. It's true. Yes, I'll always love you. I do. Yes, I'll always love you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn, this shit is so fire. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Everybody joining me on this. Let me tell you something, man. We gotta start bringing that love, man. This is the true reality, man. I'm telling you, this is my shit. This is where I could get creative. Just this song alone, I could do a movie on just for this. Because nobody's doing that. I know social media now is showing everybody trying to do like these old school songs. They doing dances. It ain't the same, man. You gotta hit this element. This is real player, real fly lady. This is when a lot of y'all became alive from this music, from your parents. It still matters, man. This is real R&B, rhythm and blues, real love. You know what I'm saying? And this was song had a meaning. So we got to bring that back, man. And not necessarily bring it back, but just start playing this. You know what I'm saying? We got these platforms for the. This is a digital platform that I go to sleep with this. So I play this song all day. When I'm down, I play this. This one song right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. I missed y'all. It's been a week, man. I miss y'all like crazy, man. I do. And I feel good, man. I'm feeling real good, man. Just gotta understand, divide that shit. It's cool to play with it, man, and have fun with social media and the phones, man, but shit is poisoning. You be careful. You're gonna pay for that shit later. That's why everybody depressed. Because y'all keep looking for a fix. And you don't even feel better when you finish doing it. You know what I'm saying? So much love there, y'all, man. Appreciate everybody, man, and have a splendid night. Shout out to DJ. I see you, bro. Shout out to Kim, man. Love y'all, man. You have a beautiful night. Shout out to the Green Vegan. All y'all, man. Y'all real, man. Appreciate it. It's beautiful. That's where I'm at. That's my vibe. All right? Don't get old alone, man. Don't cut everybody out your life, man. Just cut that fucking shit old goddamn dirty thug son of a bitch. Anybody that's gonna put you in jail or put you in harm's way, stay away from them. They no fucking good. Male or female, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, Don't let it all waste, man. Because honestly, we all need everybody right now because that social media is sucking us dry, man. I'm saying so. Much love, man. Shout out to the B Mindset, man. That's it. Peace.
Oh! Yeah, what's up? Yeah.